Access granted.
Hello there, YouTube. I have a question or something that I want to talk about, and that is, are we becoming gaming snobs? Like, are we becoming slowly towards there where we can't play anything unless it's like more realistic than a fucking, I don't know, the world outside, or if a hot babe is showing her assets in a video game, or a 12-year-old have an accident in their pants and stuff like that. And we need like 2,000 frames per second. Are we just snobbing over like things that don't matter? Like gameplays matter, like a good story matters, that you can play the game satisfyingly matters, that you can enjoy it, that don't crash all the time, that it's built reliably, I can't speak today, and you have fun with it. Should that not be like the most important things? I hear a lot about 60 FPS right now, that should be the new norm and all that, and 60 FPS is better than 30. It's like 140 or 120, what is 140? 140, whatever, is still better than 106, than 60. And it gives you a little bit better aim and what have you not, but do we really need it? Like, is it fundamentally necessary to have that? Like, let's just say 120 or 140 frames per second or 60 to play a game. Do we need that? Do we really need that? Do we really need graphics that's so fucking awesome that it will blind you and you will have nightmares when you sleep, and you need fucking 5 Titans or 1080s to run it and all that? Or do we just need a game that runs fast, runs good, looks okay, not ugly and all that shit, but you have fun, you engage in it, the gameplay is awesome, you get an experience? Like, you see it, like, I don't know, man, you see a lot of that shit going around, like that, oh, this is not as beautiful as the last generation of games, or Far Cry is way more beautiful, or something. What the fuck is the point? Like, the reflection in this game is not as good as in Crysis. I have to fucking kill my firstborn. Like, what the fuck? Like, just play the game and have fun. Like, oh, it only runs 70 FPS instead of 120 or 140. I can play this game. And it's just, dude, is that taking away of your enjoyment of the game? I would personally say no. And a lot of people are playing like games like Minecraft. You would not say that Minecraft is like the most beautiful game out there. It has like a style to it, but like graphic wise and all that, it's not like the most authentic, beautiful game where you say wow and all that. I would even say that Crysis is not that game either, because it's sometimes so overpolished with like effects and all that shit that it kind of starts to look a little bit phony. Like, okay, you play some games, you play like that, okay, that will not be that fucking reflective in real life and all that shit, and now they have all these sunbeams and motion blur and what the fuck, I always turn that shit off. Like, I don't know, man, it's just I just think that we started to focus a lot more on unnecessary things in games because we are spoiled. It's the thing with people, like, the more you're spoiling people, the more stock up they get and the more they want, and then they are finding things that they don't get, but then they want it. Like, we are not used to get a lot of titles with amazingly graphics, so that's what people want. I bet when we get like, if we get like, let's say every fucking game that comes out is like the next Crysis, like fidelity wise, it just looked awesome, or let's say like they look like Doom and they look like Crysis, Far Cry, and that's just every game, like indie developer, everyone just look like that. That's like the low end. When it comes out, people will find something else to bitch about, because now they're used to that. Then they get spoiled with good graphics. They will find something like, okay, now we need 200 frames per second, because 200 frames per second, yeah. When is enough? Like, when When do we start to care about gameplay again and have fun and all that, and stop bitching about graphics and shit like that? It's just... it's just like, I can't fucking... Of course I like good graphics and all that, and I like high frame rates, but to be fair, I'd rather have a game that don't look like massively awesome, but plays fucking well, runs stable. The frame rates are not tripping and dropping, and you know, like they do like the yo-yo effect, as I call it, where they go fucking high and they dip down to like under 30 or so. Let's just say they just steady 60 or steady 30. I would be fucking happy with that, to be fair. You can then debate about 60 FPS and people are noisy outside and whatever when you're going to be competitive. But 90% of people that play games are not competitive gamers. We just sit here with, you know, underpants and play games for fun. So yeah, do we really need, like I said, like better graphics than a fucking porn video, or if you look up the skirts on a girl outside and more frames per second than you can fucking count? I don't think so. What you need is, like I said, like engaging games, stable games. And I mean stable both in like technology and they don't crash all the time, but also in frame rates that they don't fluctuate that much. Because I think, to be fair, I think that when we're talking about frame rates, if you can keep a steady frame rates all the time, let's say you can keep 60, let's just keep 60, stay 60. If you can keep that, like it goes like 59, 61, 62, 58. If you can keep that all the time in a game, that's better than you're running 140 and then it dips down to 60, then it dips up to 150, then it goes down to 30, then it, you know, all that yo-yo shit. I think that will actually give you a better experience, and you will be more happy with that than say, okay, this game runs like 140 like 90% of the times or 80% of the times. And when you're running around and shooting or what the fuck you're doing, you don't fucking notice how, if you're on ultra or high or something. It's basically just something you brag about to your friends. I can run this game on ultra 4K. It looks awesome, but I don't really like notice it that much. Like you, of course, you notice it from low to like high or medium and all that. But I would say like high to ultra. That's just bragging rights. Because you don't notice it that much when you're playing the game, when everything is flying around your head and all that shit. I can kind of see it in a strategy game where everything is a little bit slow, that it's nice, but I don't know, man, I'm just rambling on. Anyway, I hope you guys would think about this one and tell me what your viewpoints of all this is. That are we getting too spoiled with games and what have you not? Like with frame rates and amazingly graphic, and do you want that, or do you just want, like I said, a stable, fun, engaging game with good mechanics that runs steady frames all the time and all that shit? I don't know, man. Let's say your opinion. And after all that shit, I hope you guys would have a fucking awesome day. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.